Today, I'm in the northeastern part of the Peloponnese, one of the richest agricultural areas in all of Greece. It's known for its amazing citrus fruits, its world-class wines, olives, and some of the best pork dishes I've ever tasted. Back in the kitchen, I'm celebrating the flavors of the Peloponnese with spinach cooked with oranges and garlic. You don't need a lot of ingredients to make a great dish. A comforting pork and cabbage stew. Smells good. Oh, yeah. The whole kitchen smells of orange and cinnamon. And classic Melomakarona for dessert. Join me on my Greek table as I explore the bounty from this rich landscape. The Peloponnese has always been regarded as the cradle of Hellenism. Sacred, fruitful earth with all the delights of both island and mainland. A journey to Greece must always begin from the Peloponnese, the old mother, writes Greek author Nikos Kazantzakis. The Peloponnese stretches from the Corinth Canal all the way down to Portokaio. The regions of Argolida and Nemea are home to formidable agricultural traditions and some of the most renowned wines in Greece. Not too far from here lies beautifully preserved Nafplion, the first capital of Greece after its War of Independence from 1821 to 1834. The Argolid and neighboring Nemea are home, among other things, to sweeping orange groves, olive trees, artichoke cultivation, some of the most delicious pasta and grain dishes in Greece, wonderful local pork specialties, and of course, some of the country's most renowned red wines, specifically those made with the ancient grape varietal Aiorgitiko, or St. George, sometimes called the blood of Hercules, for it was here that the mythic hero slayed the famed monstrous lion of Nemea, the first of his 12 labors. I'm heading to the town of Karia, a small mountain village in the northeastern Peloponnese, about a 2.5 hours drive from Athens. I'm meeting Georgia, a spry and youthful 80-something who is one of the most renowned home cooks in the area. She's going to show me a local, fresh, handmade pasta called gongas, which she serves with a generous sprinkling of dried mizithra cheese, sizzled with hot emerald green local olive oil.
Λοιπόν, παίρνουμε αλευράκι, το κοσκινάμε.
Περίπου κιλό.
Ναι.
Αλάτι.
Αλατάκι. Έτσι, τα ανακατεύουμε το ζυμάρι. Ναι, να μην ρίξουμε πολύ και ντώσουνε, γιατί δεν γινόνται, πρέπει να είναι λίγο σπιτά. Παλαιά είχανε κάθε Κυριακή, είχανε αυτό το φαγητό.
Κάθε Κυριακή.
Κάθε Κυριακή. Έτσι, το ζυμώσουμε πρώτα λίγο. Δεν θέλει και πολλή ώρα.
Και είναι σφιχτό το ζυμάρι.
Πρέπει να είναι λίγο σφιχτό, όχι να...
Πόση ώρα ζύμωμα θέλει αυτό?
Έγινε κιόλα.
Έγινε.
Ναι.
Τίποτε, 5 λεπτά δηλαδή.
Ναι, δεν είναι τίποτα. Δεν πειράζει. Έτσι τα κάνουμε τα μακαρόνια.
Εγώ το έχω κάνει πολύ λεπτό.
Δεν πειράζει, ωραίο είναι, ωραίο είναι. Βάλει το κέντρο ξυμαλεύει μόνο να μην κολλάει. Έτσι. Λοιπόν, τώρα τα κόβουμε. Κομματάκια.
Για να...
Αυτά είναι τα μακαρόνια.
Για να το δω πώς το κάνεις αυτό. Έτσι.
Ναι, ναι, με δύναμη το να γυρίζει.
Με δύναμη, έτσι.
Να γυρίζει έτσι.
Έτσι, με
ναι,
δύναμη.
Έτσι. Μην το λυπάσαι, γύρισε το με δύναμη. Ωραία, έτσι. Αυτά είναι τα μακαρόνια.
Ανακατέψα,
ναι. Έτσι, μπράβο. Ωραιότατα.
Ωραιότατα είναι.
Ναι.
Πώς καταλαβαίνεις ότι είναι έτοιμα?
Πρέπει να σπρίσουνε, τώρα είναι κίτρινα.
Α, πρέπει να σπρίσουνε.
Βέβαια.
Οκ. Μπόλικο λάδι.
Εκεί απάνω θα το ρίξουμε το λάδι.
Α. This is really good. Καλό τυράκι.
Ναι. Τώρα είναι έτοιμα να πάρετε το πυρούνι, να δοκιμάσετε και να φάτε. Έλα να σε ταΐσω, γιατί κάναμε κόπο εγώ κι εσύ.
Πω, είναι πολύ νόστιμα. Δεν μπορώ να ζήσω μόνο με αυτά. Τέλεια είναι, wow.
Ωραία,
It's just so homey. The combination of pasta and cheese is universal, right? But in this part of the world, in Argolida, and throughout the Peloponnese actually, the technique of pouring really hot oil over it until the cheese basically sizzles, that hot oil cooks the cheese. And it's just this really startling, delicious flavor. And with that, the softness of the dough, of the pasta, I'm a kid again. And this is my mommy. I'm making a really simple spinach dish that comes from an area in the southern part of the Peloponnese called the Mani. Good cooks in Greece will always tell you the same thing. Keep the flavors simple. You don't need a lot of ingredients to make a great dish. What you do need, though, are really good ingredients. Oranges in the Peloponnesos, where this dish is from, are a really important part, kind of the whole local palette of flavors. And you find oranges in both sweet and savory dishes. This is a spinach sauteed with garlic and orange wedges. I'm gonna get my olive oil warm, not hot, because I really just want to soften the garlic. Okay. It will cook with the spinach, and I want the garlic to be both visible, but also to melt in your mouth. This is exactly the point we're looking for. As soon as the oil starts to sizzle, you want to be extra careful. I'm going to add part of my spinach now. I do this in increments and build it with layers of orange in between. I like to squeeze part of it when I place it in the pan. A little bit of salt, just a pinch of pepper. As soon as this cooks down, it's ready. It just takes a few minutes. Part of the beauty of this dish is also the color. You really just want to wilt the spinach. You don't want to overcook it. You can see that the garlic doesn't have a lot of color, but it's nice and soft, and that's exactly what we want. This makes a great accompaniment to almost anything. It's really great with simple grilled meats like chicken or a nice pork chop. It goes great with fish. I'm just gonna add the rest of my spinach, the rest of the orange wedges, and pay homage to the simplicity and the wisdom of simplicity in so much Greek food. This is ready. It's got great color. There's a lot of liquid in here, so I like to use my tongs just to get the spinach out. This dish embodies the whole personality of almost everything edible in the Peloponnese, where orange is such an important ingredient in dishes that are both sweet and savory. A little bit of raw olive oil over this. I think you can see that this would make the perfect side to almost any protein, but it's also something that stands on its own. Time to taste. Nostimo. That is the word in Greek for delicious. There is a lot going on here, even though there are only 4 ingredients. The spinach is always really earthy. Garlic is almost sweet. It's so subtle, but the orange is what gives this dish its power. I'm getting all that fruitiness. I'm also getting the unexpected pleasure of eating the bitter rind. It is so surprising. For me, this dish is the absolute embodiment of the ingenuity of Greek village cooking. It's just perfect. It goes with everything. Today, I'm making one of the most popular dishes in the Peloponnese. It's called chirino me mapa, pork with shredded cabbage. And that's kind of where the name comes from. Mapa is a bit of a local nickname. It sounds like mop, because that's what shredded cabbage looked like at some point to some home cook. I'm just getting my pork cut into big pieces, and I'm using shoulder for this dish. I'm gonna get my pieces in here, toss them with a little salt and pepper, and cook them up in some olive oil to brown. Everyone throughout the Mediterranean eats lamb. With pork, it's a bit of a different story, of course, but in the Peloponnese, pork has been a really important source of protein, really from Homeric times. I'm gonna brown my pork in olive oil. It needs a fair amount. A lot of people in Greece consider the Peloponnese, quote unquote, old Greece. It's one of the main areas for agricultural production in all of Greece, and lots of really great produce comes from here. Olives, of course, and olive oil, eggplants, greens. I'm gonna let that brown a little bit and get started on my onion. I'm grating my onions. That's a really old technique in Greece. When you grate them on the coarse side of a hand grater, you don't only get beautiful, juicy pieces of onion, but you get all that juice. That gives this simple dish most of its flavor. It's okay if you get some big pieces in here. Let me just check on my meat. Just a few more minutes. Just enough time for me to shred the other onion. This technique, it's a little time-consuming, as you can see, attests to the lengths that Greek home cooks will go to make whatever they're cooking really delicious. See how wet that is? That's exactly what we're looking for. Yes. You want to get color on your meat, just like that, nice and brown and juicy. My onions are going in next. Traditional cooks in the Peloponnese often just use a little bit of tomato paste. This is what will give the cabbage and pork stew its beautiful color. But doing it this way, sauteing the tomato paste with the onions, also brings out all that beautiful tomato aroma. Okay, this has bloomed with the onions. Time to add the pork back to the pot. You want all that great juice, too. I'm gonna add a little water to this just to barely cover the pork and let it cook for at least an hour until it starts to get really tender before I add my cabbage. yeah. That is beautiful. The sauce is getting really thick. You can smell that wonderful sweet acidity in the tomato. The pork is about 3/4 of the way cooked, and I'm about to add my cabbage. I'm just gonna get a little salt and pepper in here. I'm gonna let this simmer for about 45 minutes until the cabbage is nice and wilted and soft and everything is all blended together really beautifully. It smells good. Wow. Looks really hearty. This is so comforting. I'm back in the Peloponnese. It's winter time. Maybe I'm a farmer and I'm picking olives. It might be drizzling. It's a little cold. I come back home. I want something to warm my bones, and this is it. It's also the entire Peloponnese on a plate. Olive oil, the beautiful sweetness from that tomato paste, the cabbage. The Peloponnese is such an important agricultural area. That pork, which is everywhere to be found in the region. And this, to me, is total Greek soul food. I'm making one of the classic Greek Christmas cookies for you today, called Melomakarona. They're so good that we eat them all year round. The first thing I'm doing is sifting together my dry ingredients, flour, clove, and cinnamon, a little pinch of salt, and baking powder. You want to sift your flour because it gives the cookies a nice, tender, final texture. And now I'm going to mix together my wet ingredients. Melomakarona are traditionally an olive oil-based cookie. We call for a lot of extra virgin Greek olive oil. And I'm going to whisk that with the sugar. You might notice that there isn't that much sugar in here because these cookies will be dipped in a honey syrup after they're baked. Olive oil is actually a great replacement for butter in a lot of different desserts. You end up using a little bit less fat when you use olive oil instead of butter. But in these cookies, this is just a tradition. This is how these cookies have always been made. The sugar and extra virgin Greek olive oil are really nicely combined. The next thing I'm going to do is dilute my baking soda in a little bit of orange juice. And there's going to be a bit of a chemical reaction here. And that goes right in to the olive oil and sugar mixture. The acid in the orange juice reacts with the baking soda, and that's why you always do that first before adding it to the rest of the recipe. I'm gonna add a bit of Greek brandy. That's also a pretty common component in a lot of the desserts that we eat around Christmas time in Greece. A little bit of orange zest goes in here. Oranges are something that Greeks almost take for granted because they're all over the place. We squeeze them in the morning for juice. There are groves and groves of them in places like the Peloponnese, in Argos, and there's something that we use both in savory and sweet cooking. I think I've done a pretty good job here. I just want to whisk this together. And next, I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. And I'm just going to do that by hand, mix it in slowly. My walnuts next. soon as this is combined, I'm gonna start shaping my Melomakarona. The beautiful, soft Melomakarona dough here. You wanna roll them around in your palm and get a nice, smooth surface. And you can see how beautiful that olive oil is glistening. I don't know about you, but for me, anything that's baked with cinnamon always is really enticing. And these cookies are no exception. I'm gonna continue shaping my cookies, and then I'm gonna get them in a 325-degree oven for about 20 minutes until they're lightly golden. And after they come out of the oven, I'm gonna dip them in a special syrup. The Melomakarona are ready and looking really good. And smelling even better. The whole kitchen suddenly smells of orange and cinnamon. As my cookies cool down, I'm gonna make the syrup to go with them. This is a traditional, delicious Greek syrup with Greek honey, sugar, and a little bit of water. You wanna heat this until the sugar dissolves. My honey and sugar syrup are right at the point where the sugar's dissolved, and I'm going to add my cinnamon stick and that beautiful, refreshing piece of lemon zest for flavor. I'm gonna bring the syrup to a boil and then let it simmer for about 8 minutes. We don't want a really thick syrup here. We want a syrup that the cookies will be able to absorb when I dunk them inside. This is done. I'm going to remove the lemon zest and the cinnamon stick. And I'm ready to dunk my Melomakarona. You just want to get the cool cookies into the hot syrup. You can do this a few at a time if you want. This is a smell that I remember always at Christmas time. I used to wake up, to smells like this coming from the kitchen. And it's always stayed with me. And then just a very generous sprinkling of the walnuts. I have such a sweet tooth. I'm in two places. I'm in my dad's kitchen, but I'm also literally like on the inside of a mortar filled with walnuts and orange zest, because that's exactly what these cookies taste like. These are so aromatic. It is no wonder they've been around for a really long time. I better start plating because I'm gonna finish them all before I get a chance to share them.